What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a Chitownblitz episode. Now, it's a week. We haven't felt like this in quite some time. It's been since week 8, where the Bears lost a football game, and obviously to losing against our rival, the Green Bay Packers, it doesn't feel as well. But we'll get into it. We'll break down this game. We'll break down everything with the Chicago Bears. How we doing today, J Hub, my co-host?
Man, I'm lit. Took a harsh L, but I love the way the team fought, so I
Me
can't
too.
be mad. And we gonna run it back in 2 weeks, anyways.
It's just, I had a lot of content I was posting about the Bears Packers, how we're gonna beat these motherfuckers. Everybody in the comments like, update, update. They just clowning me now. But it's okay. I just hate how, Packers win this game, obviously. I just hate how motherfuckers can't understand and realize the fact that the gap is closer than it's ever been. You know what I mean? In terms of these two teams, the Packers are a Super Bowl contender. The Bears are right there with them. This
Yep.
game, second half, obviously first half was as worse as we could have started the game. But second half, we had the Packers defense on their heels, on the rope. Michael Parsons was tired.
Gassed.
He had a couple
Gassed.
breaks. Yeah. So we were
I know they
gassing
sore
them.
this morning too.
Yeah. And I felt like the offensive line, we struggled in the first half, but offensive line run game, it got going in a big way. We had a 17-play drive. Dude, Ben Johnson was in his bag too.
I mean, we took time of possession. I mean, what was the time of possession in the second half? We literally dominated it. Obviously, it didn't help that they had a ton of explosives, but we pounded the piss out of the ball. And that was something I was worried if we were going to be able to do.
Yeah, me too, because their run defense is good.
You've seen Carolina go into Green Bay and do it. You've seen some other teams go in and do it. So I knew it was possible, but I think this was a recalibration game where it's like, okay, in 2 weeks, it's up for sure.
Yes. Dude, and my thing is, we play the same game with the Packers. This is not like, all right, they win 8, we win like 3. Or they win 8, we win 2. This is a game where it goes coin flip. 5 games we win, 5 games they win. So it just felt like one of the better games I've watched, Packers versus Bears. And Caleb Williams, I know he was very inconsistent in this game, but I feel like when the moments mattered, he played pretty well. He went toe-to-toe with Jordan Love. Obviously, the last play, he didn't have enough oomph on the throw to Cole Kmet. He didn't throw it when he needed it to, but I take that, all right? Caleb Williams, you're going to win us some games. This is the first game I feel like, didn't go our way, whatever. But I like how the team fought, and I like how Caleb Williams played altogether with all things considered. What were your thoughts on Caleb Williams' performance?
I didn't necessarily like the game plan in the first half for Caleb. And, some things didn't go our way. For example, after the pick, Jordan Love threw, Colston Loveland had the incomplete pass. We weren't able to, that was a first down on the first play. Instead, It's incomplete and we have to punt. I think that was a huge factor in today's game or yesterday's game, just not being able to convert on the turnover we did get.
Yeah. And in the red zone early on, like we got to convert in the red zone. We had the field goal, could have been a touchdown, could have been a game changer. But yeah, that interception, not capitalizing off that was huge.
Right. So the first half, I felt like we got too cute. I've seen a lot of comments say that too, just not being able to just, really just say, fuck it, we going to run the ball down your throat. And then in the second half, I thought it was two tales of two completely different halves. In the second half, he really turned it on. Play action, play action, play action, play action, which is really his strength as a quarterback at this point in his career. And I was really pleased with his escapability because I didn't think, just with how the overall speed of the Packers pass rush is, he was going to be able to do some of the things he was able to, and he still was able to. I mean, some of those throws down the stretch were just nobody in this planet can make.
The TD to Duvernay was crazy.
You feel me? So, yeah, Duvernay, I was like, who the fuck is that? the touch pass to Cole Kmet, I mean, just as he's running out of bounds, like that shit is just
that was beautiful.
There's nobody on this planet that can make those throws, and he makes 1 to 2 of those throws, if not 3, every single week that nobody on this planet can make. Now it's just about doing the consistent plays better, like the first half. I mean, it's always throws in there where half the throws are fucking over somebody's head or in the dirt,
Mhm.
and it's hard to sustain drives like that. And then I'm not going to beat him up on the final play because he's a young player. He knows he's going to learn from that and not make that mistake again. But, you know, you got to throw that ball early. And he didn't see the safety coming late. So he had options. He could have ran. He could have threw it to pretty much all 3 players at some point.
Yeah.
So it stings watching that over, at least the film after the fact. But overall, I'm pleased with this fight. He showed up in the big moments. He put us in a position to win. We just ultimately didn't capitalize.
Yeah, and being down 13-3, like, that was the first time we got punched in the mouth like that since probably Detroit. So it's been a
Mm-hmm.
long time. The whole season's progressed. And, the Bears responded perfectly. I feel like, defensively, we got a 3 and out to start the second half. Offensively, drove down the field, scored a touchdown. And then, Christian Watts and Jordan Love, they, responded, scored another touchdown. And we still responded with that 17 play drive. So Caleb Williams thought this was a great performance. I haven't seen some Packers fans saying, I miss playing against Justin Fields. Caleb Williams looked good.
Yeah, he's a problem. He's a problem.
Yeah, the Packers defensive line, they look really fucking good in the first
Oh
half.
man, they was second half though, they was gassed. They running all game. And I seen Colin Cowherd's podcast and they kind of mentioned this where like Caleb and Ben are very different. Ben is so structured and so like focused on making the perfect play. I feel like he was doing that in the first half, whereas like in the second half, it's like you got to let Caleb cook at some point where he can get on the run, throw those plays where his legs are in the air and make those dimes. And the man, some of the stats just are eye-boggling with him against like unblocked pressure.
It's crazy.
He hasn't had a sack all year. He's literally a running back at quarterback. And my hot take, and they said this on who said this? Either somebody on YouTube or during the game. He might be the fastest quarterback in the league.
Crazy how fast he is. Like,
And with
in terms
Lamar
of
dinged up, I think he is.
Yeah, in terms of like maybe not like straight run like 40-yard dash speed, but like game speed, the level he's playing. And like I think they were saying during the broadcast too, like he likes playing in the cold because the game slows down and he's able to still play at his speed. But you see, like even Micah Parsons, he's chasing him. Micah Parsons is fast as fuck, getting after him. He's just still able to get away from him consistently. Michael Parsons didn't have a sack in this game. But we felt his presence. It's just like, damn, yeah, Caleb is different. The escapability is there. And yeah, like you said, with Lamar being down, like he is that guy in terms of the escapability. And like, even with that 4th down play, I guess he could have ran for the 1st down. Maybe DeAndre Swift gets ahead and blocks. But I really like where Caleb's trending. This performance didn't really make me feel less confident in him. Obviously the accuracy issues and all that stuff. If you pay attention to, his, completion percentages and stuff, you might get mad. But this guy, I think, throwing on the run, just him and Ben Johnson, I feel like they're going to figure things out. And yeah, when it's Soldier Field next Sunday, yeah, it's going to be tough. We're going to get those motherfuckers.
Yeah, we're going to come in with a brand new energy and game plan, learn from the mistakes of this week. And no, I'm going to say he's the fastest quarterback in the league. Straight, it don't matter how you want to call it, but he's got the most runs where he's over 20 miles per hour at the quarterback position. So
crazy.
I'm going to take him over anybody. Nah, he do. And if you think you got an angle on him, he beats it.
It feels good having a quarterback that can go and show up in these like rivalries and these matchups against the Packers. Like we have a quarterback that's going to go toe to toe, that's going to look just as good as Jordan Love, if not better. And obviously Jordan Love, the point that he's in his career, he should be outplaying Caleb. But I think
star for star, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Star for star, like we got us one. And yeah, he, I definitely had the Packers scared in this one. Um, Ben Johnson, Matt LaFleur. How did you feel about this battle? Because I think the second half adjustments were perfect by Ben Johnson. He was in his fucking bag.
Yeah, that 17 play drive. I mean, some of those
Insane.
plays, I mean, the touchdown to Cole Kmet, the motherfucking screen to
Luther Burden.
Luther on 3rd and long, like to convert it. You know, hats off to the play calling and some of those plays where, he just went straight play action to kick it off in the second half. So I'm really impressed with the play calling. I was more so disappointed on the defensive play calling just because
Yeah. Third
you
down, we
know
couldn't
how
stop
good
him.
Jordan Love is against the blitz. So why the fuck are we blitzing him?
He was dicing our ass up, bro.
He was dicing our ass up. We don't got nobody who can run with Christian Watson. And then Jalen Johnson was in and out of the game. I was confused by that. Is he on a pitch count?
He's still on
Like,
a pitch count, yeah. That's what it
and
looks like.
then he gives up the big play to end the half. That really killed us. Like, you can't do that. So it really came down to the defense. You know what I'm saying? I think the big plays, we couldn't give up 3 touchdowns, all big plays. Like, that was not okay.
My thing with this game is I feel like the injuries finally caught up with us in this one. We didn't have the guys to run with the Packers. Nick McLeod was out there. I mean, he made one nice play, number
Yeah,
24,
he
but
did.
he made one nice play, but in the back of
I
my
was waiting
mind,
for Jordan to try his ass, and
I'm
he
like, who the
ultimately
fuck
did.
is 24? Why the fuck he in the game? And Nashawn Wright got kicked in the face. So we were just dealing with so many injuries. Kyler Gordon going down. And defensively, we couldn't fucking tackle nobody. I mean, that play should have been a tackle for loss with 4 dudes on that 3rd and 1.
That broke our back. Pause.
Yeah, it did. I mean, because then you look at it, it's a field goal game instead of a touchdown game. That was tough. That was tough to watch. So the Bears defensively, we did come up short in this one. And yeah, like I said, I think the injuries bit us in the butt with just, not having the guys up there. If we have Tremaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards, Kyler Gordon, Tyreek Stevenson, and Jalen Johnson, those guys, which I think we'll have all those guys back. Maybe Kyler Gordon's a little questionable. We have those guys back for the next time we play Green Bay at Soldier Field. It's a different outcome. Defensively, we're going to be better. And I mean, Montez Sweat got a sack to start the game, and we didn't have a pass rush after that. So that was concerning as well. So we're giving up the big plays. We're not tackling. We're not getting after the quarterback. So I think that was the thing that I really was frustrated the most with how the defense played, just with the little aspects of the game. And still, offensively, we had a shot to win this game. In your opinion, though, what's your confidence level with the Bears now? Has it changed? Because people are down, the Bears losing to the Packers. Obviously, it's not easy, but what's your thoughts on this team now?
No, I think my confidence is through the roof just because of the second half performance. Concerning part is, it's going to be a dogfight to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, we're the
It was
seventh
a
seed now.
game swing from being the first seed to the 7th.
Yeah.
So you see how competitive it is. Detroit ain't going nowhere no time soon. We still got to see the Niners, so it's in front of us to secure it, but I'm confident.
Yeah, me too. And like I said, like if we just improve some things, like we're right there with the Packers. That game
Yeah.
can go like a totally different way. Certain things happen. So, I think we're exactly where we need to be. This is a loss that I think, like Baltimore, feel like it kind of needed to happen. Reset things, get back to the drawing board, improve things, and trust our coaching staff. Ben Johnson was really good in this game. Didn't get out coached by Matt LaFleur. We dominated the second half. We did what we needed to do to win this game offensively. And yeah, just getting guys back, getting healthier. And Roma Dunze not being in this game was huge too, because he's been struggling. He's really dealing with that foot injury. But had he been out there a couple plays, like maybe things go differently. Maybe we don't start off as slow offensively. DJ Moore not being a non-factor and shit. I'll get into that question later about that. But
Please.
if we get healthier, I think this outcome is different in 2 weeks. That was my next question though. You think the Bears could beat the Packers at Soldier Field?
But yeah, no question. I'm looking forward to that. I
Me
wish it
too.
was today,
Me
but
too. Because Packer motherfuckers, they getting too happy. Like,
yeah, way too happy.
that game, I think, is going to settle the division too, once again.
Yes. I mean, we obviously got to beat Detroit as well,
Yeah,
but yeah, we definitely got to make some noise, and it's gonna be a bloodbath. I think the next every game after this, we have to win, in my opinion,
no question.
and to own our own destiny at least. Obviously, it depends on what happens around the NFC, but
For
for
like the
us,
first seed, yeah.
I love the identity we have offensively, defensively. We got outplayed, we got outcoached. And obviously we don't have the same talent that Green Bay does have on their defense. I think that was the biggest discrepancy in
Mhm.
this game was their pass rush versus ours. It's not
Yeah.
even
It's not
you
even
can't even
close.
compare the two, and shit, both only got one sack each. So hats off to Caleb there, but man, I think we're still one season away from like being Super Bowl favorites, but we're gonna make some noise.
Mhm.
We just have to shore up the areas we need to, which comes down to just being consistent in the first half. Caleb, I don't know if he'll be able to get more consistent this year in terms of completion percentage, but um I think if we can hold teams to 21, 24 points, we can beat anybody.
Yeah, that's the most important thing too, and we also wanna close the season out right so we can at least if we get into the playoffs, we're hosting that playoff game, you that's gonna be crucial for this team, especially being us young. Because playing at home, the weather on our side, being, able to, have that run game going, have, like, a
Unless
team
we
like
play Tampa Bay, we'll smoke their ass.
well, yeah, Tampa Bay, we would smoke that. I don't even know if they'll get in the playoffs at this point, to be honest. Panthers,
Damn, Panthers
they
might sneak up on their ass.
they lost like 5 of the last 7 games, and Ibuka's been cheeks lately. Um,
Really?
yeah, he's been on a downward spiral. Um, but I'm confident in this Bears team. Like I said, we're just gonna get, guys back, get guys healthy, and we'll be fine. I mean, we haven't seen this team fully healthy yet, especially defensively. So that should be nice. Let's look at the NFC North recap. Let's just go down with what happened in the NFC North this week. Green Bay. How do you feel about Green Bay? They look really fucking good in this game.
Yeah. They made the move to get Micah for a reason. They
And
are
yeah,
the
that shit
front
panned
runners,
off.
in my opinion. I don't think there's a team better than them in the NFL.
I'm really high in the Rams right now. I think that performance last week showed that they're back as the best team in the NFC, in my opinion. How would that game go between the Rams and the Packers? I think that's the two top teams.
I think the X factor is Micah Parsons. I don't think the
Yeah.
Rams have a defensive player as good as Micah Parsons, and you could tell he just elevates the entire pass rush because he's coming from all angles, and they already have a solid 1-2 punch with him and
Rashawn Gary.
Rashawn Gary. So that is the X factor. Matthew Stafford, he's a little up there in age, so we'll see. Obviously, he's more than capable of getting the ball out quick. But to lean on the pass as much as they do,
It's dangerous against Parsons.
one play could ruin the entire game.
Him breaking bro's back, yeah. Um,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I definitely think that could be happening. That'd be a really good game. I really like how the Rams, bounce back in the Packers. I'm just watching this football game. This team looked for real. This team looked really good. Josh Jacobs got going. Christian Watson. I mean, the Packers lost Tucker Kraft, but Christian Watson, 5 touchdowns in the last 4 games. He showed up for him. Big weapon. Jaden Reed had, some nice plays in this game. He was a big return for them. Matthew Golden, their first round pick, is back. And yeah, defensively, they play pretty well. They're down a lot of guys in the interior. Devontae Wyatt, I think, from Georgia, defensive tackle from Georgia. He's out for the rest of the season. Huge loss. But Rashawn Gary, Micah Parsons, you couldn't have told me that they were missing guys up the middle. So this Packers team is really good. This game, yeah, proved that to me. I think it would be 50-50. I think it depends. If the Rams could get a home field game, the Rams can have the game at home against the Packers, I think they win. If the Packers could get the Rams to come to Lambeau, I think that's how they would win that one. I think where it's at wouldn't matter.
I don't think so. Well, I think if Green Bay plays at home, they're winning, but LA is not a home game for them.
No, it's
indoors, LA.
Indoors.
I don't think they want to see. They definitely don't want to go to Green Bay, but I don't think Green Bay is tripping about going to LA. Everybody like going to LA.
You're right.
And the fan base isn't as like deep. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more of a vacation spot.
But let's look at Detroit. With the Detroit Lions, what are your thoughts with this team? You know, I thought the season was over for them. I was ready to pack it up for them, but they came out there. They put on a clinic against the Dallas Cowboys. Matt Eberflus was cooked.
Man, 44 points. God damn.
I know, it's a cheek clapping.
That worries me, especially the last game of the season. Yeah. That could be win or get in for either of us.
Yeah, that could really be, yeah. Especially if we lose to Green Bay at Soldier or the 49ers, that's win or get in.
Luckily, obviously, they were indoors against the Cowboys. We're going to the elements. They're not putting up 44
no, not in the freezing cold.
In the freezing cold. So that's the leg up we have on them. The game plan has got to be stop the run, and we got to get some type of pass rush on Jared Goff because he can be a noodle out there in the cold.
Oh, yeah, when we're after him, yeah. And Jared Goff really doesn't play that well against us in Chicago. You know, in my opinion, from the last games we've seen, we've been able to make it a tougher game for him. And I think Dennis Allen, if we get our guys back, week 18, we should be fully healthy at that point. So I think we would be able to handle them. I think it wouldn't be the same outcome as it was, you know, in Detroit, that game. I think this is that game where the Bears get back, and it's like, all right, this team's heading into the playoffs with the right mojo, and this is watch out for this team. Tight. So I think Detroit looks scary. I'm not counting them out. You really can't by any means. Gibbs is really good. Montgomery's a monster, getting his, fair share of carries. St. Brown didn't practice all week, but he fucking played. Jameson Williams making big plays. And defensively, they have some dudes. Alquin Mohammed, remember his ass on the Bears? He didn't do shit. He has 7 sacks on the Lions this year.
Damn.
I know, he's going crazy.
Well, they put up a lot of points, so teams got to pass the ball, so it makes sense. And obviously, you going to put the game plan is around the other side. Yeah. So with Aiden Hutchinson, so it makes sense. But damn, 7 sacks.
Yeah, he's been
going crazy.
Remember,
dude.
Because he ain't do shit.
Who was Buddy?
But the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy, bounce back performance, 3 passing touchdowns. Jaden Daniels wasn't able to finish this game due to that elbow injury again.
Got smacked. Got smacked trying to
Zach
chase
Ertz,
down a pit.
You see
Zach
Ertz?
He broke his leg or some crazy
that shit. It was disgusting. I watched the replay of that. Nah.
Oh, yeah, I seen the picture. I said, damn.
Yeah, his leg, it looked like a noodle. Like, it just, like, no stability in that shit. And Zach Ertz been hooping this year. He played really well last year, too, so tough blow for him.
Yeah, he's been able to sustain it. Long career.
Might have to hang it up, though, after that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, damn.
But good performance by JJ. Possibly a step in the right direction. 3 passing touchdowns. And Minnesota blew out the Commanders. I don't think there's much left for them to play for in terms of winning, but building that right momentum to end the season. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think they gotta figure out if JJ is gonna be the guy long term.
He only get a 1-year rental.
They gotta make sure that shit look good, or they go pick up the phone and try to get Mac Jones.
Or Mendoza, trading up for Mendoza.
Trading up for Mendoza? That's crazy.
He would be perfect for Minnesota, bro.
Based on what?
Hey, dude. Being that pocket passer, being that guy that's going to deliver the strikes, make the throws. He's not an athlete type, but like not a generational
he
quarterback.
Is.
He's got mobility. He's got mobility, but
they run the ball with him.
Yeah, he's not a generational prospect, I don't think.
Well, no, that's why I'm like, what? Trade up? What you mean trade up?
they're gonna have to because the Jets or whoever's got the first pick is gonna probably trade. I think the Giants got the first overall pick right now as it stands. They'd probably have to trade up for him.
You think Mendoza's going now? Oh, I'm thinking of Buddy Ass and Vanderbilt.
Nah, he's done, bro. He's one of those
Cut
dudes.
this. I'm tweaking.
He's college.
Mendoza is nice. Yeah, he's gonna be the number 1 draft pick, right?
Yeah, I think so. He showed
At
up
least
big.
the first quarterback off the board.
Yeah. And he's a leader. I mean, obviously his, press conference and interviews and stuff kind of crazy, kind of funny, but I think he's a leader, the perfect type. I think Justin Jefferson, the weapons the Vikings have, Kevin O'Connell would cook with him. But we'll see. Maybe JJ goes on a run and gives a little more confidence in him to end the season.
Yeah, they're going to have to trade a lot of shit to get a dude.
Yeah, a house.
That might be too much.
Jordan Addison, probably. Jordan Addison, couple first round picks. Yeah. They might have to do that. We'll see if they end up.
That might be dead.
But with the Bears right now, after this loss, where do you think they rank in the division? Where are you putting them right now in the NFC? You think they're still like the second best team in the NFC North, or do they have to prove that with the win against Detroit?
Yeah, they have to prove it against Detroit because Detroit blew us out early in the season, so we still got to go make that make sense. And I think it's a perfect scenario with us being. Hopefully, it's just cold as fuck like it was in Green Bay.
Yeah, it looked cold, yeah.
Cold as shit out there, boy. You ever played in a game that cold?
Shit. I mean, I've sat at more cold games and been and played in them. Like the Minnesota games, bro.
Yeah, them bitches was crazy.
Doing anything to just go to the bathroom, get in there,
Man. That's why I'm like, I can never go to a game cold just cause, like, as a fan, fuck that shit.
Just be at the crib.
It was deep as hell in Green Bay.
Oh yeah. But I think where the Bears stand right now, I think we're the second best team in the North right now. Obviously week 18 will, decide whether that's true or not, but that's where I'm having the Bears right now. I think this is a good playoff team. I think this is a team that could have some success. I really like where we're at. I mean, even with the Packers loss, if you told me we would be 9-4 at this point, I'd be like, give me that shit. I thought we would win just 9 games.
Right. You happy if we 10-7. Like, that's a W.
That's a great year with Ben Johnson, especially like our schedule at the end. But 10-7 right now probably wouldn't be that. We probably wouldn't be that happy about that because that means you would
win one more game. That means we go 1 for 5 in the last 6.
We ain't beating the fraudulent accusations after that shit. But I mean that just plays into the next question. How do you think the Bears will fare the rest of the season? What's your prediction for the next 4 games? What will the Bears' record be? Where will they stand in the playoffs? Your thoughts?
I think we win out. Just because of the performance we put on with the Packers, I think our identity is solidified. We have to pound the piss out of the ball. PPP. And I'm not afraid of the Niners. I'm sure afraid of the Browns.
They don't even want to win. They're tanking, bro.
No, they don't want to win. They don't want to win. And there's been rumors of them doing that historically.
Yeah.
Where they've incentivized coaches to lose.
Yeah.
How the fuck that play call at the end, like, they need to do an investigation.
Yeah, tampering. I mean, I'm not gonna be like that guy that's saying everybody's against Shedeur Sanders, but with shit like that, it's hard not to think that.
I don't think it's about Shedeur. I think it's about the ownership saying tank.
Yeah,
because they've done that in the past. They've Mark who's the black coach that used to be there for a long ass time? Hugh Jackson said they tried to incentivize me to tank, and I said no.
Right, man. Because if you're that coach that's tanking, you're gone.
Right,
you're cooked. But yeah, with the Browns, I think we should be able to handle them. I'm a little nervous. Well, I'm just interested to see how we hold up against Myles Garrett, because against Michael Parsons we held up, but Myles Garrett, man, how will Trapillo do against him?
Different.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't know how he's gonna do against Myles Garrett.
Yeah,
And
that'll
even
be
if he gets killed, I'm not gonna hold it against him. I'm not gonna
no.
be like,
Everybody gets killed by
charge it to the
dude.
game.
As long as he don't break the record against us.
5 sacks would be crazy, bro.
But this could easily be one of those sleeper games
It's gonna be a
where
tough game.
we look past them and
Trap game.
it
Yeah.
bites us in the ass. So we definitely don't want that to happen.
No, so I think we're gonna win it, but I could definitely see them taking us to the brink. I could even see Shedeur having a pretty good game against our secondary, depending on who's out there. But I think the Bears should win that game. I think the Bears should be able to beat the Packers at Soldier Field. If we just play like how we played with Rome, some of our guys back, we'll win that football game. Obviously, the slow starts, we want to limit this shit. We need to be more consistent as offense. We can't be getting outmatched in the first half. Especially in come playoff time, you get behind against a really good football team, they're gonna put you away, you know. So Green Bay, Browns, I think we win those 2 games. 49ers, I like us to win that football game too. That would be really that'd be a huge Ben Johnson win to beating Kyle Shanahan and a really good Robert Saleh led defense with, not the most talent. He's just really coaching them fucking well. So I could see us winning out. Detroit, I think we could beat them too. So winning the next 4 games, I think that puts us as the 2nd seed in the NFC and winning the NFC North.
Man, so that would be it. You definitely want to avoid Seattle in the first round.
I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them, bro.
Even though I will say this, ain't nobody scared of
Darnold, yeah.
Yeah, ain't nobody scared of Darnold, especially down the stretch. And they're top heavy with one guy. One nigga is just going absolutely crazy. He got 1,400 yards right now.
JSN, yeah.
Jackson Smith and Jigba is fake. He's not like DK Metcalf big or fast. He's just always fucking open.
He just he's different. That's a matchup I'd be worried about. But I would say if we could face maybe we're probably gonna end up facing an NFC North team. Let's be honest. We're probably gonna face the Packers. We're probably gonna let's see how the Packers are probably the 49ers.
No, I'd be happy seeing anybody but the Packers.
But the Packers?
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to beat them 3 times, yeah.
Right. Even though, it's going to be a bloodbath, we're going to try to, play bully ball like usual. The run game was definitely way better in the second half. Hopefully they get some guys dinged up.
Yeah.
By then. But
they were gassed, bro. That was impressive to see. They kept putting the camera on Parsons, and I'm like, this dude, he ain't trying to go back out there, bro. They whooping their ass.
Nah. Especially you think you run around you chasing Caleb all over the fucking field, then you gotta nut up and play the run back to back to back.
Yeah.
Body blows after body blows, and Caleb gets you burnt out on the edge. We got a formula for success offensively.
Mm-hmm.
So excited to see it mature and blossom.
Bro, next year's gonna be crazy, bro. Yeah,
next year we're gonna have the best team in the league.
Yeah, I think so too.
We're an elite pass rusher away from being the best team in the league.
I think so
too. Montez Sweat can be a 1B instead of a 1A. He'll be getting, instead of game plan 4, he'll be taking the second tackle. And it'll be a perfect opportunity for our entire defensive line to improve, because that's the weakness of our fucking team at this point.
Mm-hmm. That and the secondary, I feel like. The secondary, if we can't get those motherfuckers healthy, that could cost us, I think, this season. With Jalen, if he stays on a pitch count, I need bro to get back healthy. If we could get him back playing like an all-pro, like the player he is consistently, I'm okay.
Yeah, he didn't look the same out there.
He didn't. No,
he didn't look the same at all. Christian Washington just left his ass on that motherfucking slant.
Oh yeah.
Then I don't know what the fuck he's doing on 3. The last
the third
play
down
of the half. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
That was a backbreaker, 43-yard bomb.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's if anything, you protect the deep ball.
Yeah, he gave that
call
shit
3. That's a good call by DA. Poor execution. In Green Bay they had us in the mud.
Yeah, and Jordan Love.
CJ Gardner-Johnson, that nigga was getting burnt.
Kevin Byard, too, on that touchdown by Watson.
Burnt. These niggas cannot run with them at all. So why are we playing man?
No clue. That didn't make
We
any sense.
can't play man and we can't blitz Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Can't do both in one play. All of his deep balls, except for the cover 3 joint, wasn't man, and we got burnt. And the blitz helped him. He was 9 for 12.
We couldn't stop him on third
QBR.
down either. Yeah, he was cooking us against a blitz, cooking us on third down. So we need to definitely improve that. But secondary pass rush, need to find a way. Just find a way to be good enough for this season and, get us where we want to go. Then about Caleb, though. About Caleb, how you feel about him? Do you think he can win a playoff game this year? You think he can
I think he's clutch enough to make it happen. The problem is when you're so inconsistent, you can't expect a nigga to make that last play.
Yeah, that's true.
On the run, he literally just made that exact same play against the Eagles, but the guy was already in the picture, so he knew where to throw it as opposed to the safety coming in late with Green Bay, and he threw just a bad ball.
He was very indecisive with it. He took way too long to throw that shit.
You got to hit him as soon as he sneaks out, and
because he had
then you throw that lob. But yeah, it was wide open. All 3 guys on that play were wide open. So great call by Ben. Just bad execution. That stings, but Caleb's going to learn from it. You want your young player to go through adversity because he will be able to learn from it and be better as a result. I'd rather lose that game now like that than the next
in the playoffs
one, or in the playoffs. So
I agree.
It stings, but he fought his ass off. He drove us down the field multiple times in the second half. I can't say enough good things about him.
Now, my question for you too is now, what do you think we'll be saying about Caleb when the season ends? Like, what do you think the thoughts will be about him heading into year 2? Like, what run do you think he's going to put on?
I think he's the next Michael Jordan of the Chicago sports teams. Like, that chosen one that comes at the right time. I said this in the group chat, though, but he reminds me of, like, Mike in the 80s, where Mike was just,
figuring things
hell
out.
On wheels.
Yeah.
Hell on wheels, just a crazy scorer, like just flying through the air doing all this crazy shit. And then in the 90s, it got refined and perfected. You know what I'm saying? So,
and we got our Phil Jackson. We
definitely got that. We got all the makings of making this a dynasty, and we're ahead of schedule. So let's make some noise in the playoffs and let Caleb lead us there. Might throw for 58%, but the ones he does complete are magic.
Mm-hmm. They look like, hey, how the fuck did he complete that shit? You ain't worried about
that's
the
like I said earlier. There's 2 to 3 throws every week he makes that nobody in this league can make.
Yeah, it's special,
including Mahomes
on the run too. Yeah, it's nasty,
including Josh Allen.
Lamar,
you ever seen Josh Allen make some of those throws?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he has that Josh Allen Lamar ability outside the pocket, escaping too. So he's different. He could be a top 5 quarterback in the NFL really soon, I think.
Easily.
The ceiling's high for my boy. But let's talk about a weapon. DJ Moore. I'm concerned about, bro. I don't think he's going to be on the team next year.
Trash, to be honest. I don't think he is either. He's too expensive.
And Luther Burden, 67 yards, really big for us in the second half. Like, that guy, he might be better than Rome, too. Like, that guy's elite.
I think he'll be our number 1 next year. Loveland will be our number 1 tight end. I don't think DJ just looks like like if you changed his number from the time he got paid till comparing it before, like, it looks like 2 completely different players. It looks like he lost how to catch the ball. The nigga's never involved in the game plan at this point. Like, I'm just we need to figure this shit out. Like,
I think he's gonna get traded. Yeah, I think he's gonna get traded. Like,
he's too expensive to be not performing, not even like involved in the game plan for real.
And if
outside
you think
of, like,
about
the gimmicks,
if we could get we could draft any receiver, like any top receiver, plug him in this offense, and he'll Ben Johnson will cook with them. So DJ Moore, he'll probably go somewhere and take off and be a dog, but I think he's kind of run his course in Chicago. It's sad to say because I fuck with DJ Moore, but just since Caleb has come into the picture, it's just like him and Caleb haven't been on the same page. Whereas Caleb's on the same page with Loveland. Caleb, and Burden, they're getting there. Those are the more important pieces right now for the future, especially. So, and Rome, we still have Rome. So we have an arsenal of great weapons. I'm not mad if we move on from DJ. And with how the season's played out, another year not touching 1,000 would be, I mean, he's not even close, like 498 yards with 4 games left. Unless he go berserk next week against Cleveland. I mean, this week against Cleveland, and next, there's no way.
Yeah, he got to go.
So that's what I'm thinking. Let's finish up this by breaking down the Browns game on Sunday. What are some of your thoughts? Bold predictions for this game. Keys to victory. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think much like how Tennessee was able to get explosives in the run game, we got to do the same.
Yeah.
And pull away early and take the pass rush out of the game. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let Myles Garrett take over the game like Max Crosby did in that first half against us against the Raiders. And we should be in a good spot. I'm not too concerned about Shedeur. I think DA is going to make
it confusing for him.
Make it look real confusing. He's going to be reading Spanish out there. He ain't going to be able to read the defense. Let's be clear.
Wouldn't
he
be
ain't
mad.
going to pick apart the blitz like Jordan Love was.
No, he's
Two
not.
Completely different quarterbacks.
I'm rooting for Shedeur to have a decent game. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him to have success down the road. No. Let me rephrase it. I'm rooting for success for him down the road. So
yeah, for sure.
I think this might be a tough game for him though. With Dennis Allen, I think he might throw a couple interceptions, maybe 2.
But yeah, some niggas finna make the Pro Bowl with all these picks we getting.
And Nishan riding fire. Even though they barbecue chicken sometimes.
Hey, shit.
As
long as they catching picks, like it's okay to get burnt. It's like hooping and dropping 40, but your man dropped 28.
Yeah.
Shit, you still
that's a good analogy.
You still won. Shit. You still scored 12 more points than the nigga you was guarding.
True, and if you get like a pick 6, fuck it, yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah, even better. That's like dropping 50. A nigga dropped 25 on you.
But no, I think the Bears have a good shot in this game. I think the run game will get going too. Now, the Browns lost a key player up the middle. Malik Collins, he's out for the rest of the season in the interior. So I think we'll be able to find some success
defensively
running up the middle. Yeah, defensive tackle.
Manunga. That's now my favorite player. I was talking crazy.
I know you was wild about.
He got that Wakanda in him. He different. Like he a sledgehammer type. This nigga built like a bullet.
Bro, did you see him and Quay Walker when he bumped into him? The paint came off and that was crazy.
Let's bring that mentality to the play. And you see Ben Johnson put him in the game to start the second half, and
it got going. 9-yard carry. Yeah, smashing them.
Love that shit.
Him and Swift balance each other perfectly. I really like those two together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see what the numbers were. Swift had 63 yards, and Manunga had 57 yards, both off like just 13 carries. So really good performance by both on limited carries. So the run game, I think we'll get going in this one. Want to see Caleb have success against the secondary from the Browns. Just build that consistency for the next week against what's the name? The Packers. But you look at it this week, we're the 7th seed in the NFC, 2nd place in the NFC North. Green Bay has to go play Denver, and then Detroit faces the Rams. So this is a good opportunity for us to get back.
The Rams.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh, thank God.
That's a tough game.
It's gonna be shit. It might be 300 points put up in that game.
Yes, and the Rams just put 45 on the Cardinals on their head. Damn. That should look easy. And they're a questionable team, but they won 10 straight games. Their defense is elite. So
yeah, I think Green Bay will bust their ass.
I think Green Bay could beat them. I think they could beat them. But it's going to be a physical game for them leading into the next week.
Exactly. Like that's what we want. back-to-back physical games to go
3 straight games, yeah.
come to Chicago, and we coming with that shit. So, yes, that is a lot. So I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah, and I'm excited for the Bears this week, getting a good matchup to bounce back. A good game, we should take care of business. For Shedeur to have a bad game. What is your prediction for this game? Final score? Like, what do you think how do you think the game's gonna go? If in a prediction.
Yeah, I would say 28-15.
Yeah, that's a good prediction. I like that. I like that spot. I think 27, like 14. I think Shedeur puts up maybe two scores. He hits Harold Fannin Jr. for a TD. It won't be
That
a
nigga
lot of
cold.
this. Harold
That
Fannin
nigga
Jr.
cold.
Bowling
That
Green
nigga's
too.
cold. Bowling
The
Green,
Mac.
I know.
That's
Shout out
tight
to
end in
the
the Mac
Mac.
ever.
Yeah, shit, it look like it. That nigga is nice. M'Baku.
I
His
haven't
ass
seen,
gonna be
bro.
on waivers.
Nah, for real, bro.
That's what I
Don't
get
hurt
for
yourself
talking
now.
shit.
Fannin Jr. 650 yards receiving on the season. He's their leading receiver. Better than
Damn.
Judy. Yeah, so it's nice to see his play this year. The rookie class has been fantastic for the Browns. Shedeur, if he hits, you drafted a linebacker that leads your team in tackles. He's having a great season from UCLA. And then Harold Fannin Jr., Dylan Sampson's been solid. Judkins has been a great back. So they hit it out the park with their draft class.
Yeah, they got a nice roster. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Myles Garrett is the best player in the league. I root for the Browns, like, to a certain extent, just because you like what you root for the underdogs, but damn, they can't never get right. I think Kevin Stefanski is the guy, but this year you can't really justify any of those decisions he's been making. Like, there's not a planet in the universe where Dylan Gabriel's a better quarterback than Shedeur.
We're seeing that, bro. 363 yards passing. Like,
come on, man.
Dylan
The explosive plays too, like some of the way he throws the ball and his touch and anticipation, accuracy are very high for his age, for a rookie. Like, really impressive. So, I mean, I'm rooting for Shedeur. Obviously, you know, we played Dion back in the day when he was coaching motherfucking Pop Warner. So
maybe you played against Shedeur.
Nah, he was a young boy. Nigga, yeah, I'm 29.
Oh yeah, my fault.
He's a rookie.
My fault, bro.
I was playing his brother with the camera, probably.
But no, it should be a good game Sunday. Good game for the Bears to get right. Excited for it. We both have the Bears going 4-0 to finish the season. We'll see if that comes into fruition. But if anything else happens with the Bears, we got you with the latest content. This is all we got for the episode today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure to like and subscribe on the Six Man Blitz, on the Chitownblitz channel. Check out the Six Man Blitz channel too if you want NBA, NFL, college football even. Dude, I had Jacob on for a college football episode. He's like, I'm never coming on your podcast ever again.
Why?
He got every prediction wrong. He said Ohio State was like the greatest defense ever in college football history, and they could beat NFL teams, and Indiana beat them. Me and Bryce were, talking about how Indiana was going to beat them. Just a lot of shit he said on the podcast kind of didn't end up right. So,
they missed the field goal. Defense.
It was a good game. That's going to be the championship game, national championship game.
13. You give up 13 points, your offense got to show up. You feel me?
Yeah, and Julian Sand, he's a young freshman quarterback, so I think this will probably be a year they come up short, but they bounce back next year with Jeremiah Smith back again. So, but that's all we got for the podcast today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure to stay updated with our content. We're updating you with the best Bears content, best Chicago content, exactly how you want it. No free winners this week. Maybe next week, hopefully. If you fuck with us.
Free Bona. We got to win by 14.
I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna take a look at that.
I'm gonna definitely get a boner.
A boner?
Extra wet.
Hey, yo. But that's all we got. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. As always, peace. But I would want him to get an extension done with, Keenan Allen. I would want him to stay with the Chicago Bears for maybe 2 or 3 more years because he's coming off his best season last year with the Chargers.